Welcome to another gorgeous day on planet Earth and another day of Dose of Did You Know, where intriguing, inspiring, unique individuals come to talk about love and life and how it has brought them to where they are today. And with me, all the way from, I just had this conversation with Travis from Oscar Mike Radio is Tennessee, you're in Nashville, right?
Correct. Right outside of Nashville, Ashland City.
And Nashville people consider themselves the South. Where is the line of the South end? Because Florida's South, but I've never heard someone say from Miami, like, man, I'm from Miami and I'm a Southerner.
So I don't know if I'm the right person to answer that question because I'm originally from Kansas, Southeast Kansas.
Well,
and I moved here.
Midwest? What's Kansas considered?
So I like to call it the Heartland, but people will call it the Midwest. In the South, someone will say, "Well, we'll take you into the South," but I don't know where it's actually. I just call it the heart of America.
Okay, well, originally from the heart of America, now transplanted into the southern part of Nashville. Cody, how are you today?
Doing great. How are you doing?
I am doing fantastic. So before we start digging in about who you are you? Tell the world a little bit about who you are.
So in a quick roundup, especially to where I've got to right now, my dad's a preacher. I grew up homeschooled all the way up through. We did a Baptist curriculum and everything. Got finished doing that. Went to a college for audio engineering. Got done. My mom always ingrained me into the patriotic spirit. So after I got done with my audio engineer degree, associates, I went over to the Navy. Joined the Navy for 7 years. Got out and used my GI Bill to go to Belmont University now for music business. So now I'm writing, singing songs over here.
Oh my gosh, I have so many things. What is it like growing up in like a preacher family and homeschool? Because you're completely normal. Like, as far as I know so far, you're completely normal.
Yeah. So, there was a time, where, growing up where, your head's kind of down, like you get a little bit of that, social anxiety, I guess, like you don't know how to talk to people you don't know. And kind of going to college and growing out of that and then being in the Navy, growing out of it, helped me to, not be like all that quiet person. But then at the same time, it's also beneficial because you get a lot of time to think on your own, think in your own brain and not be like influenced by a lot of other just thoughts and ways. So yeah, there's good and then bad and then stuff you got to get over, but it's all fun.
I think it's how you apply it in your life. Because people are so scared of being alone. Like, I have no problem going and eating dinner by myself, or like, I'm like, oh, I want an old fashioned after work. I have no problem like barreling up to the bar and ordering an old fashioned and getting out of there. Sometimes I talk to people and sometimes I'm like, nope, I just want to be with this chick. Right. This is date Danny happening. Nobody else. And a lot of people have a problem with that. They need somebody there with them all the time or communicating with them. So that's pretty cool. Like, you learn to balance that. Or maybe I just put that inside your head.
Yeah, I definitely have a introvert extrovert side, I guess. Sometimes I just want to be alone. Especially when it comes in whenever I'm doing music and writing music. A lot of times I just want to be alone and go into my own brain writing that. Then whenever you're out there playing or performing and stuff, you got to get out and do the opposite, talk, perform, show, and So sometimes it's just mental prep to get yourself into that state, But
that is a good skill. I think everybody out there, we all need to practice being alone with ourselves. And I'm watching the comments come in, and I do not know Travis from Oscar Mike Radio, who I was telling you about. Oh, you don't get to see the comments. Just me. Oh. You don't get to see them until later. So nah. That's like.
Oh wait, no, I'm seeing one. Andrew Farrer just said hi, guys.
Oh yeah, see.
I just gotta click that button.
Yeah, okay, there you go. Well, I did not know Travis was homeschooled too. And Andrew, I totally was like, because you called and I was about to start this, so I didn't pick up your phone call. It wasn't because I was ignoring you, Andrew, but I was like, do you know Andrew, Cody? And he's like, no. And I'm like, you will. He's like Kevin Bacon, 7 steps away. Everyone always knows Andrew. It's how it is. But we got connected through Jason, a Project K9 hero. Kind of maybe Jason and I have a little bit of the same personality in the sense that, someone looks cool. You should get to meet them. Or right? And that's a little bit
Yeah.
of how your story happened. You guys were you playing music when you met?
No, that time I actually just came in to check out a band that was playing. And normally I got like 4 or 5 people with me. That one day that I went in, I was just by myself. I was swinging home and I was like, I'll go in here real quick and check it out. So it was like, I wasn't even going to go in, but I decided to. And then that's where I met Jason Johnson.
Was he by himself or was he with people?
No, he had a few people with him. I don't know if he wants me to tell this story, but it was kind of funny. He was trying to evade a lady that was not letting him alone. So he walked over and was like, "Oh yeah, that's my buddy. I'm with my buddy," and talking to me, and I'm like, "Well, I just met this guy. Like, I don't even know." But then I quickly picked it up and was like, "Oh, okay, I see what he's trying to do." So
did he pawn the female onto you? Is my question.
He was trying to for a second, but then we both shoot her away.
Oh, good.
In a nice way, though, not in a
Right. So now I'm curious. How does a guy do this? Because here we go. So I don't mind going out by myself and things like that, but I'm not there to I'm not available. I'm not out dating. I'm not an available person. I'm a married woman. So I politely I have a problem being rude. Like I talk to people in the elevator and and my friends like, no, you don't talk to people in the elevator. I'm like, yes, you do. It's awkward to stand there in that little box and not talk to each other. So I politely, when people come up to me in a place, I'm like, no, thank you, but thank you, but no, thank you. I'm not available. How do guys do it? How do you evade being picked up on?
So normally I'm just nice and I'll just, either, you go, oh, I got to use the restroom or, oh, I got to grab another beer. So I will actually finish my beer really fast so that I can use that as an excuse to get out. And obviously I'm not just going to be like, okay, wait, get away from me or anything like that. I don't have that in me to just be like rude, but there's just like those little different things. They're like, oh yeah, wait, I told my buddy I was going to swing back over here and hang out with them. And I don't know, little ways like that. I'll kind of get it out.
Okay. Good to know. Good. These are good lessons out there. I don't think I'll be taking up the chugging one because I'll probably end up drunk. Like chug something down real fast and be like, that didn't work out well. Like now I'm drunk. And
it's like just drinking it extra fast and then being like, yeah. Oh no, did he? Oh my gosh, that's so like you're like halfway listening, but really you're like, how do I get myself out of this conversation?
Okay, now that we have nice dating bar, non-pickup and pickup, rules, let's really you're a musician. So here you are, you went to college. Well, you did all of that, homeschooling, college, Navy. Did you know in the Navy, did you play music or anything like that?
Yeah, I played music before I went to the Navy. That's why I was doing the audio engineering degree or actually recording arts degree. So I had like a little band before and then went there and just kind of wrote songs in the Navy. Didn't do much like music in the Navy other than just like writing songs. And then, kind of.
It's in your heart, but it was like stuck in you because then you went back to school.
Yeah, it was definitely stuck in me because whenever I first joined the Navy, it was just because I wanted to, while I was still young, give my service to my country. And then getting out, it just kept burning, I got to do this. I got to do this. I still got the time to do this. I'm going to get out. I'm going to, so, and that's the hard thing too, getting out just to chase a dream. Cause I may fall flat on my face, but get out there, give it the effort and see if I can accomplish something.
That is scary. I asked you about if you did anything in the Navy because Tony Turner's on here. You'll see him. He's a Navy guy. He's just putting out a song on Friday. You guys should connect because he's in your area actually. So that's what kind of prompted me. But it's scary, right? You're transitioning from one thing to another. In the military, you're doing anything, I ran a business for 24 years. And afterwards, when I knew I didn't want to be in that industry, I was like, I don't know what to do. You have to redefine yourself, refine. And then you take that leap into trying a passion. That is scary. Did your family support you? Or were they like, Cody, I'm not sure if this is a path you should go. You should be more, go get a desk job.
Yeah. So, and I was over in Virginia at Tony asked where I was stationed. I was over in San Diego on Coronado Island at the CVN 70, Carl Vinson, for 3 years, and then moved over to a Naval Special Warfare Development Group in Virginia Beach for the other 3. So whenever I was getting out, a lot of people are like, no, you haven't made here. Like, you're good. Like, why are you getting out to go do this? So it was more people that I worked with, but that wanted me to stay, being like, this is not a good idea. But I'm like, I have to. I can't. It's not like I have a choice. It's stuck in my head,
Yeah.
My family, was. Oh yeah, it looks like Tony Turner was on the same ship that I was.
Yeah, that's like just gave me chills. Yeah. You have to talk after this because that's cool.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. So like, just coming out and doing it. Well, and the other part is because the GI Bill. So I'm going to college for music business. So there's like, the plan B, I guess, is like, okay, maybe I don't make it as an awesome singer or whatever, or write good enough songs. So then I can go in and do the work side of music. But either way, I know this is where I'm supposed to be. This is what I'm supposed to do. So I'm doing my best.
I love that. Like, you have like all your plans. Like, that's smart, right? That's like a smart business plan. You have your passion. You will probably always sing. You'll probably always write at whatever level that is. Who knows, right? Like, wherever that lays, but
Right.
You're strategic and smart about it. Like, you're not going to be on the street living out of your car or in a bush somewhere, like, because you have this drive inside you, this passion that's, leading you to begging, I don't know, like, not smart. That would be where my mother comes out and be like, not smart. Very good, Cody. Have backup plans, but follow your passion in your heart, whatever that looks like.
Right. And, doing everything, like even going to Belmont, like getting accepted in there. And there's a veterans there and everything. That great community they have there. And it's like, oh man, it's going through a bunch of stuff though on the business side, because you can do anything from publishing to A&R stuff to my audio engineering type stuff. But it just, it gets nuts, but it's a lot of fun, and there's a lot of different options. Whether it just be like B or C or D or E plan, and then setting up little things en route, making networks, making good communications, so that boom, I can go do this at some point. So trying to be smart about it my best way I can.
That's good. Pat on the back. I'm giving you a pat on the back. For that. What do you have? Do you have stuff coming up? Are you playing somewhere? Or tell me, because you never know when I'm going to pop into Nashville. I mean, who knows? I need to know where I could stalk you at.
Yeah. So one of the things I got linked up with Jason on, he went and co-owned some masters on Saddle Up, a song that we're recording right now. Later today, I'm doing the final vocals on it. So that'll be fun. We're going down over there to Franklin and recording the final vocals. And then hopefully in a month, we'll have it out. That's mainly what I've been working on right now. Yesterday played it, Bobby's Idol Hour. Shows come up in there, but I was trying not to plan anything till I get this single out. It'll be my first single called Saddle Up. I think it's a good one. It'll be fun.
Yeah, a little bit more confidence there, Cody. It's a good one.
Yeah. I like it. I think it's a good song. It's worth the time to listen to it.
So that's pretty cool. So you meet Jason in a bar, which fun story. That'll be like, everyone needs a fun story of how you meet, fun story. And now you guys are doing this song together. Now, did you co-write it? Like, what does that mean? Like his part, your part?
So I have all the like publishing or writer's rights on the masters, which is the recording. We went 50-50 on that. So that's where whatever recording we get done with this, we both co-own that part.
So cool.
Yeah, it's good stuff. It's awesome because like it's my first single. I'm like really excited about it. Hopefully it turns out well, and we got some other things that we may be able to connect with the song.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Okay. Well, can you say what the song's about?
Yeah. So it's kind of about running and through life of running from a lot of things and and people telling you what to do. And like, you're like, you could tell me whatever you want, but you ain't telling me tonight. So there's kind of I think it's all right. I'm gonna start posting out some little clips as we get closer to the release date.
I like that. You can but just not tonight, right? Like, you can tell me, but not in this moment.
Right, and it was we originally called it Liquor and Love because those are the two angles you can perspectives you can see the song from. So like, obviously when you're liquored up, a lot of times you ain't telling me anything right now. Yeah. And then the other side is as well, like when love has just got your emotions taken over, like it's really hard to say something that's like, it's like, no, you ain't gonna tell that person anything. So it's kind of those two angles is what we're going at on you can't tell me not tonight, not in this moment.
Right. Ooh, it kind of reminds me, Travis and I have this conversation a lot about like your heart and your mind syncing up, right? Like when your heart and your mind sync up, you're like on, right? You're so clear and things are, just you see things the way they're supposed to see. But when your heart is too much or your mind is too much, that's where that like confusion and clarity or unclarity, and cloudiness and like, I don't know what to do. And, or shutting down, like you're not talking to me. I always feel like it's such a good visual because I'm a visual person of being like, my heart's playing too much here today. Like, I know this is not rational thinking. I know this is not what I should be doing or saying or even wanting to feel, but that's like my heart too much. And then when your mind's too much, You're like, there's like, you're a little asshole-ish, right? When your mind's too much, or you can be a little bit of a dick, maybe.
Right.
But that is like my little version. That's what brought to my heart when you were talking about the song, like, right? It could be love and alcohol, all of that. And that's just another angle, another Dannyism angle that came to me when you were talking about. Oh, well, I'm excited to hear. So you got to keep me posted.
Definitely.
Out. So I don't know, I'm terrible at technology. I'm even terrible at Spotify. I'm just like, ooh, give me the link so I can click on it, like it, and download. That's all I know. But if I got to search it, good golly, the blonde comes out in me sometimes. I'm like, I don't know.
No doubt. Well, we're working on a music video right now as well for it. Jacob Hicks, he's actually an Army vet that's in the same college, Belmont College, is working on making a lyrics video. So then I'll have a link with the video and the lyrics on it.
Oh, that's fun.
Hopefully we all have it done in, about a month or so, put it out. But,
it's out there. Month, everybody. The deadline's there. Let's see if Cody stays to the deadline. The deadline I just gave him.
Yeah, okay.
Which means nothing in reality. It means nothing. Past these words coming out of my mouth. But Cody, thanks for coming on today. But before I let you go, I ask that you answer this last question with the first thing that pops into your mind. Don't overthink it. Just like, whoop, whoop, it comes out. In this moment right now, Cody, what does love mean to you?
Love is a character trait to me. So if I set it into my body as like I'm a loving person, then like I don't get to choose who I love. You love everybody. That's why I think that one Bible verse was saying about like if you say you love the Lord but hate your brother, then you're a liar. Because I think love's more like a character trait where you can't just choose who you love. It's like it's either in your heart or it's not. And so the way I explain, like whenever you meet certain people that you like feel like you love more or what, I feel like that's somebody that you want to be your companion in life, whether it's a best friend or a wife or whoever, like that's just someone that you're like, man, I really enjoy that person. So, but love is a character trait to me. So it's like, once you set it in, it's like everybody, even people that you don't like, but you're still like, give them the benefit of the doubt, but at the same time, you sometimes it's tough love. So sometimes you can't help everybody, but I don't know. That's my kind of.
I love it. I've never heard it. I asked everybody this question. Like I didn't just beat up on you on this. Everybody gets the same question. And so I've never heard it as a character. Yeah. I'm going to have to sit on that one. I sit on them every time. Like I probably overthink it, but I love people and I love getting to know what makes them tick. And this, to me, this isn't one of those questions that you can dig into a little bit about somebody. So, I like it. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
But to everybody else out there, and Zoe, yes, I will, when he sends the links, I will make sure I post out his link so you can hear it. But to everybody else out there that is watching, remember, as always, love hard, love pure, and love proactive. Until next time, bye-bye.